Good morning, guys. Getting out here early to try to get this gold wing washed up before the sun comes from behind the clouds. Usually try to wash my vehicles before or outside of in the shade rather, before the sun comes up. So that sun won't dry the soap on it whole, please. Need to get this windshield up so I can get it washed. So recently I had some scratches on the edge of my saddlebag lid that I had to do some paint perfection on to get those scratches off, to get the scratches out of there. So I'm going to check first to see if my ceramic coating is gone from that saddlebag, which it should be. It wouldn't surprise me if it would surprise me more if it was there, if it was still on there. So that's what I want to do. I rinse all the loose dirt off of the vehicles first. It's just like a doctor that rinses the loose dirt off of his hands before he soaps his hands down. So that's what I'm doing now. That prevents scratches from getting on the surface of the paint. Let's see, in this area. Hmm. Seem like it maybe a little there. Not as much, but I will put some more ceramic coating on that. I'll show you the ceramic coating that I use. This is Armor Shield 9, so nano ceramic coating, and it's by Avalon King. It works good as a do-it-yourselfer, and it's actually a real ceramic coat. I use 2 buckets when I wash, so one is for the body and one is for the tires and wheels. This one I'm filling up now is for the tires and wheels. I have brushes, sponges for your spokes. So I'm going to start off and use this pressure washer to get, so I can use my foam cannon. This is a MJJC, and it is miles and miles better than the standard foam cannon that came with this pressure washer. And I found out online from a guy that actually tests this type of thing, these type of things, pressure washers and foam cannons. It's all based on the orifice that's on the inside of the workings of the foam cannon. Hook up this foam cannon and let you see how I get started. Don't want to get too much on the electronics. Stay kind of low, not up top on the gauge package. that wheel a little to get more on it. And then I'm done with now I'm done with the pressure washer altogether. So I'm just taking you through the process of me washing this motorcycle. That's only when it's more dirty. I don't use the foam soap. When it's not really dirty, I'm gonna get started. While the soap is on there, and while the sun is not beaming on it, I will get started with the front top of the motorcycle, and I will feel around with my clean hand to see if there's any bugs on the motorcycle as I'm washing body parts, especially the front of it, which is where bugs will hit the motorcycle at first. I feel something on the headlight there. I do have my headlights and the front of this motorcycle, well, the headlights and I don't think this particular windshield, the F4 Custom, I don't think I put a ceramic coating on it. So I can feel different things. You can feel the bumps of bugs on it if they don't come off, but the ceramic coating really helps. Hit the fender. And then I come back later and let's rinse her down. And I do use a stream of water when rinsing off my vehicles during a wash, rather than a wide spray, because the stream will carry more of that water off than a spray. You can actually dry your vehicle. And I move that water around so it doesn't hit and stay on the electronics more than it shouldn't, more than I need it to. So that water, that beats off. This is not beating off as quickly as the unbuffed ceramic coating or the corrected paint here on this saddlebag. Yeah, it's a big sheet of water on there. So let's get this rinsed off. Get the soap rinsed off, and then I will go over the entire motorcycle. I don't want the soap to sit on there too long. Before I rinse it off. So this is my process. So I try to do all of my top surfaces since I'm rinsing the dirt down low. Start high and go low. This is my wheel and tire bucket. I'm going to just mainly focus on the wheels. Both sides. The rear wheel is a little bit more difficult because of the low-hanging exhaust. And I can kind of spin this wheel since we're on the center stand. And get to portions of the wheel that were up high up here. Sometimes I will use a cleaner, degreaser on the wheels if they're kind of dirty, if I've been in a dirtier environment, or if it has a lot of brake dust on it. So this rear wheel gets more brake dust on it. So I'll spray some cleaner on it. It just got in your way. And I will do the same thing with that. Sometimes this soft bristle brush will help remove some of that I can get to with it. Then I go back to the cloth. And I get that lip that I can get to. And you can see the dust that came off, brake dust that came off of that wheel inside of these spoked areas especially. So I'm just going by feel now because I'm not down low enough to actually see it. I feel the valve stem right there. Let's go to the other side and do this side. And this is more difficult than that side because the brake disc is over here. So it takes a little bit more time and focus over here, which is why I try to reach across. There's that valve stem. So this is my first step to the drying process. If you notice right here, guys, you can get some water and soap out of this area from blowing up top. It'll get that water and soap out. I'm doing this with this air to get most of the water out of the tight spots that I can't get a towel to. I'll still have to use the towel. Get you guys up and closer with me so you can get these tighter spots. You can kind of see the top of my wing stuff engine block cover, and it'll hold water. So I will sit this, once I finish most of my drying, I would lean this on the side stand, kickstand, and that water will drain off too. As I get to this trunk here, these removable panels here, you'll notice how much water comes out. That is most of the cleaning and drying. So let's see if we get any drainage coming out of there when I set it on the side stand. Yes. Appreciate you guys coming and sitting in on this motorcycle wash. Now I'm just gonna probably do some silent with no audio from me, rather. Silent drying process. If you like this type of content, let me know. Please share and subscribe, share and subscribe. And I will talk to you guys later. Peace out. Thank you. Like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys.